Hey, the autumn equinox is in 2 days, and that's why we start celebrating the fall holidays right now.
That's right.
Right, Tori?
Right.
It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you.
Yes, it's always fun to have you here. Tori Yeager is way over there. Hi, Tori.
Yeah, I'm way over here.
And
in the corner.
Professional makeup artist, and we're going to talk about Hangman's Horror coming up.
Yeah.
And you created a little statue in front, or sort of a little.
Yeah, it's a fort.
Yeah,
Baby
a little
fort.
Dead babies.
Yes.
One of
They're
my
all
favorite.
my children. I love them very much.
Yeah, you just create that corner however you want.
Yes.
We have evil kids, we have dead kids, we have all kinds of concoctions.
I have a
things
party
there.
hat.
Hey.
They're partying.
Tori, did you know that we have been encouraging people to think for themselves since 2016?
No way.
Yeah, since 2016 we've been doing this show. And we are the only subterranean show that is filmed above ground. How interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yes, it is. And we're going to bring on our first guest here in just a second. But,
Okay.
you know, for fans of dark, doom, black, fall, like you and I,
Yeah, me
and
and
everything
I.
everything dark, everything autumn,
spooky.
everything spooky, like this poster here of this spooky woman with her hair flying in the air.
Yeah.
Because we love the overhead cam in
like,
this camera.
And the skeleton, the rat.
Yeah, they're good friends.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, he's riding the rat.
Yeah.
For fans of all things dark and doom, and let's say you haven't checked out, or you don't relate to doom metal, we invite you to just check it out and start with our initial guest, because it is dark, it is desolate, it is bleak, and it is the heartbeat of our planet, really. Slow, methodical, ongoing, never-ending.
Yeah.
And that's what doom metal is. And so we're proud to bring on to our show today Consecration. We got two of the dudes from Consecration.
Nice.
British doom metal.
Yeah, I know them. They're awesome.
And on Solitude Productions. So we're going to welcome Shane and George. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. Are you able to hear us all right now?
Hey, I can just about hear you. Sorry, you're cutting in and out.
Well, dang, that's how us Americans are sometimes. So, hey, we've got Tori here in the studio as well.
Hey, Tori.
Hello.
Hey, Tori.
She is a lot of fun and our seasonal consultant for this time of year. So, hey, the exciting news is you released it, and it's already out, right? Fragilium on Solitude Productions?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And so does this mean that there's been a lot of activity over the summer for the band, at festivals and such?
A lot of stuff's been going on. Not so many festivals, unfortunately, but a fair few shows. We played quite a few shows over the summer, and a lot of the time has been spent really just trying to push the album out there and getting into all the facets of the world. Trying to get everyone to have a listen.
Yes, well, that's what we're about as our listeners and viewers. We want them to be aware of the band and aware of the new release. Mm-hmm. I can say that, you come from a great line of British doom, right? And I'm thinking My Dying Bride. I'm thinking of Winterfell. Am I saying that right? And
Yeah.
that band,
I think you are.
Yeah, I know the guys.
Good. Yeah, good. And I think sometimes for me, just putting out some doom metal is just the most, introspective, dark, gloomy, desolate, and sometimes that's where I want to go mentally.
Yeah. Sometimes you have those days.
And ultimately, it's refreshing.
Yeah, it is.
we find with Doom especially, a lot of it is written very much from the heart. You know, when we write music, especially for Gilliam, there are no rules for how we write it. You know, we go into the rehearsal space. The guys will come up with a riff, and if it feels powerful, if it feels like, you know, the kind of vibe we're looking for, then we'll roll with it. There is no real rules to writing this kind of music, you know.
It seems like your songs have a lot of, I don't know, have other elements in them as well. Do you mind if we play a video right now, which is the promotional video we got from Imperative PR?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is really just kind of an introduction. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk over it, and we're not going to play the full 10 minutes of it, but maybe just about 3 minutes, so you get a taste of what consecration is like. All right,
serving.
All right, guys. So we're going to talk over
An
it.
appetizer.
Yeah, a little whet your appetite. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
So this is from Fragilium Consecration. Repped by Imperative PR. Soundtrack for a haunted house, Tori.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we have soundtrack like that here at Hangman's. Like near the beginnings, like when you go through the house, there's different soundtrack on each part. It sounds like something that would actually be in a room I work in, actually. So that's cool.
Finding it a little hard to hear. I'm really sorry.
That's all right. That's all right.
Good. Sounds good.
When this got premiered online, it was True Solitude. People were going crazy for this kind of stuff. Apart from one dude, there was one dude who was so angry at all the acoustic pieces.
Oh,
and he was so angry. He was like, "Oh, we're 5 minutes in and more acoustic stuff. Screw you guys."
It's good.
well. Yeah. How dare you get artistic on your song? You know?
How dare you have atmosphere?
I've come here for death, and I've not come here for an acoustic. He was so angry.
He's it so slow.
Come here for bleak, desolate.
Alright.
This is called A Sentinel for the Fragile. Album is Fragilium. Repped by Imperative PR and on the label Solitude Production.
I like this because you know something's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Right?
You know something's coming.
Don't
It's
tell
perfect.
them. Don't let on.
Yeah, don't let on, Jason.
I'm not letting on. I'm just saying.
All right.
It reminds me of like something I'd play in like a horror video game almost. They set up really nice atmosphere. It's really nice.
This track is the second track from the album. The first one is an instrumental piece, and the idea is for both the two pieces to kind of merge into one.
Yeah.
So you kind of have maybe 7 minutes of instrumental to set the mood,
Yeah.
and then something happens.
Yep.
I really like that. Yeah. That's good. Just set the whole album up.
It was a dark winter night.
This is the music you play when you're telling campfire ghost stories.
I think for the next album, we need you guys to do a little spoken word over the top of it. That'd be quite cool.
There is just something hauntingly beautiful about that.
It is. It does. Yeah, it really does remind me of the climax of a movie where the monster like
I can't tell
comes
if
out.
I've gone deaf or I just can't hear you guys. I hope it's still that.
That's all right.
You're good.
Jason, we can fade that. We can fade it out and bring the guys back. So.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I hear you now.
All right. Good. Yeah. What were you saying? This is when the monsters come out at the.
Yeah, it's like the song that you play like in the climax of a movie or something, and
Yeah.
where it drops.
Right. We finally get to see Godzilla.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Godzilla.
The bass player, right?
Right.
Right. So All right, so you were saying you go into the studio, someone's got a riff, and then it just you've got it. You're in that mood. Everyone puts it together. I find that very fascinating. The creative process.
Yeah, there are no, like I said, there's no real rules to it. And quite often, if you're writing something a bit more structured, you'd maybe say, like, we'll play this for 6, and then we'll change, and we'll do a bridge, and then we'll do this, and then we'll have maybe a chorus, and, we'll go back and forth. There are literally no rules to writing Doom. It literally is, it's just all done on feeling. So you don't really have a set amount of times for how many times you play. You just kind of play through until George either brings the end of the riff in, or you just feel like the change is coming.
Yeah.
And okay, so George, you're on drums.
Yeah.
All right. So what Shane is referring to is I don't know. You'll do a I don't know, extra snare or something, or emphasis, and they know that's when you're rapping it.
Yeah. It's literally like we just look at each other, and it's very much about like Shane said, about feeling. Most of the riffs, me and Shane, we have a very good connection, and even with riffs that proper touches in a way, and then we just look at each other and it's like, this is perfect. But it's literally the thing of, we try to let the riff just run for a bit until it gets to that point that is like, actually now it is the change. But it's a lot, like I said, about feeling, about an extra snare. I do a lot of cymbal work as well, so they mostly with our tracks is a lot about cymbal work. So the guys already know, and we have that feeling, that chemistry already, that when that cymbal or that snare is the change.
Yeah.
But there's our chemistry is so good that we know when to change. We know when to we know when the riff starts getting too repetitive or too much already. But our riffs go for ages and ages, so it's never too repetitive, never ever.
Right? Is it fair? Would it be fair to say, if you're a fan of My Dying Bride, you got to check out Consecration?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
They're one of our influences for sure. I mean, especially Dan, the vocalist. I mean, they're probably one of the biggest bands in his life. So, they influence our music in a big way.
Yeah, the Brits are talented.
Yeah.
In creating this great doom metal tour.
They are.
Yes.
Oh,
They're gifted.
you're making me blush.
They're gifted.
Yes. Blush then. Get red in the face.
We want to see more red.
Yes.
I can't go much more red. I look like a rhubarb.
Become a tomato.
Hey, all right. So a couple of offbeat questions here. In Britain now, of course, we're getting all geared up for Halloween over here. So. In Britain, is it still all Guy Fawkes Day, or has it become Americanized?
Halloween, it's, I don't know. Americanized may not be the right term. It's like the kids. It's mostly about the kids. Yeah, it's quite commercialized. It's very, very like trick or treat for the kiddies. And then there'll be a couple of awesome Doom shows that are always around about Halloween time. So us Doom heads, we tend to play generally quite good shows around this time. So. But
are they outdoor shows with huge bonfires?
Oh
that
wow,
would be,
no.
cool.
Do you guys have those?
We don't have that.
I haven't been in any of them.
We don't have that too much. But last time I was in Britain, there were bonfires on Guy Fawkes Day.
That's so cool.
And I mean,
I'd love to see that. That's so cool.
On the 5th of November. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's quite often actually bigger than Halloween, I guess. You have huge fireworks displays and and bonfires and hot dogs and it's nice.
That sounds cool.
And as uninitiated to it, I was walking the streets and there'd be someone would have their Guy Fawkes out front, penny for the guy. That was a long time ago. I don't know if they still do that, but
They might.
we
Probably.
have we have plenty of dead bodies in our studio here, so really it's a
and
shout out.
clowns and skeletons.
It's a
and
shout
party
out.
babies.
So,
Maybe we should send you a few pence for your dead bodies, and I don't know.
So Tori works at this what might be uniquely American thing, and that is a haunted house that
I think they have some up in there. In Britain.
you pay an entry fee and you walk through and actors jump out and scare the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, and you can also go through like tunnels and mazes and stuff. It's like interactive
Yeah.
completely. It's really cool.
That sounds awesome. I watched a
It
horror
is.
film like that just recently. I can't remember what it was called. It was exactly like that, and there was a murderer, and he was killing people, and people thought
Oh,
it was
I
all
think
part of the show.
was it
so no one-
recent?
Yeah, really recent.
Oh yeah, I
on
know that movie.
on
I
Netflix.
I still need to see it.
No, I know which one you're talking about too. It was called like Death House or something like that.
Something
Yes,
like that. Yeah.
yes, that one.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting.
So you have all the actors who are, serial killers, actors, and then there was a real one live,
Yeah.
in that movie.
Going
Yeah.
around,
Right.
gutting
Yeah.
people who weren't
There's
dead
actually
and stuff.
there's actually a documentary about haunters and haunted houses on
yeah,
Netflix.
yeah,
Oh, is it called
yeah.
like Art of the Haunt or something? Something like
Are you
that.
in it? You should be in it.
No, I'm not in it, but it's a bunch of other haunts from all around the world.
So, all right, Shane and George, are there haunted houses like that in and around Britain?
There's that thing, isn't there, George? Is it that thing at the local dinosaur park or something? They convert that into like
Yeah,
a
primeval.
yeah.
It's-
That's quite new though, I think.
That is very new. I managed to go there once, and I went with a lot of people. Just wasn't scaring at all. We were walking around and dudes with chainsaws and stuff like that.
Yeah, we
Just
have
wasn't-
chainsaws at mine too.
Just wasn't scary at all. And I was just walking about, bored off my head, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is a waste of money."
Dude, you're in a doom band, right?
Yeah, you're not afraid of anything.
Not right.
You can't be afraid of things like that.
It's like that picture of Ron Swanson. I know more than you.
So look, when you come over and tour America, if it's around the fall season, we'll take you through some haunted houses here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, they're
We'll hold you
intense,
to that.
and we're in Texas, so we're all about chainsaws and
Intense.
massacres.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go now.
Yeah, I went to
All of a
the
sudden now,
I
all of a
went to
sudden I'm not sure.
the gas station in Bastrop
Yeah, yeah.
like a while ago with a few friends. Yeah.
We're still very
So
proud.
the scariest, the better. Give me the scariest thing you have. I'm fine
Yeah.
with it.
Good.
Right.
All right, so the scariest one this week is going to be nominated to Hangman's House of Horror. Yeah, that's right here in North
Well done,
Texas.
Hangmans.
Hangman's House of Horror, and it's right here in North Texas, and that's where Tori works, and she puts
Yes.
makeup on the actors, and then she herself jumps out and scares people.
Yeah.
That is awesome. You have
Yeah.
any live music? Give us-
And you
Play.
need a doom metal soundtrack. You
I
probably
do.
have one.
Probably.
But I want you to recommend Consecration for.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
recommend it.
Yes, when
Probably even the last track of the album. That would be brilliant for that.
Oh yeah. We
Because
have a
you-
few rooms there
you know-
that could use your music wonderfully. Yeah.
yeah, I mean some haunts they go light and they play The Cure, but Hangman's we want something good.
No, we're just doing atmospheric.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like,
a
we have-
little atmosphere, and then you'll have
we have
Dan
rooms
doing a
based
really
off-
hefty growl. It'll scare everyone. It'll be
Oh
awesome.
yeah.
Perfect. Yes.
That's all actors do is just do hefty growls.
Well, like their singer.
Yeah.
That death metal growl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what else is on your mind? First off, we should tell people where can they acquire. Where do you want them to acquire product from you?
Well, I guess you can find us on Facebook, and everything is there. Or we have a website. We do have a website. I think it's CONSECRATIONDOOM.com. If you go there, there's like a hyperlink to every single page we have any involvement in.
So, you can buy. Can you buy it on CD?
Yeah, you can buy it on CD. You can even buy a T-shirt. Yeah, you can buy whatever you need to buy.
And of course on vinyl.
Nope.
Oh,
But you can't buy that yet.
all right. That's okay.
We are a doom band. Vinyl, not yet, but
That's all right.
Yeah,
You,
that's
you
good.
have some treats in there for the fans that want to get it. Absolutely.
Fair enough.
I think with vinyl we might. I mean, I don't know for sure yet. We kind of have to see how things progress, but it may be
Yeah.
something we add in later on. Maybe we'll add like a limited run or something.
It would be
Sure,
cool.
for that.
People would like it.
Well, I mean, look, I'm a CD guy, Tori. I'm still CDs. That's what I buy. That's what I buy. So
I
I'm,
do
I'm
CDs
totally,
a lot too.
I'm totally fine.
And I do a lot of vinyls and just those two pretty much.
Consecration.
We got loads. We got loads of CDs. Hit us
Good.
up. We'll send you.
Yeah.
some.
All right.
Cool.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks very much for staying up late, man. And there it is, right there. We're showing the image for Fragilium
Ooh, love
Consecration.
I love that album art. That's really nice.
The album art does really send the the atmospheric
Yeah,
message.
it does.
This is what
the hand trees is growing. It's
That was
nice.
hand drawn by our vocalist.
Ooh, wow.
The album,
Talent.
all the album art is hand drawn by Dan, our vocalist. And
That's so cool.
for me, I mean, the music. I won't lie, making that music was really difficult. Do you know what I mean? And when we play it, it means a lot to us. And what makes the package even more special is the fact that Dan put all the blood, sweat, and tears into that artwork. It really kind of just set the album off.
it's it's an outstanding cover.
It
outstanding.
is. It's really good.
We say to all of our listeners and viewers, check out Consecration, some epic British doom that will put you in the mood for this time of year and any time.
It'll
Anytime.
rattle your bones.
Yeah.
Tori says it'll rattle your bones.
Is a nice present for Halloween. If anyone
Yes.
wants a present for
Yeah,
Halloween, there we go.
it is.
Good point. I'm going to buy you a present, Tori.
Yay! I love
So,
presents.
yeah, it's going to be a Consecration CD.
That's
So,
amazing.
hey, and a
There we
big
go, Tori. You can thank me later.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
hey, a big shout out to Imperative PR for arranging this, and I'm sure they take care of you guys. Really glad you're with them as your PR firm.
They're great guys. They look after us really well.
Indeed. All the best to you guys. It's Consecration.
Thank you for having us.
Shane and George, appreciate you guys.
For having us.
All right, have a
Take
good
care.
night. Bye now.
Bye.
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 Consecration, epic British doom. Those
They
guys
are
are great.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Really.
Look, you bring a doom metal on, and they're very nice. They're very nice. They
Yeah.
they laugh, they smile. They're normal people.
And
the
then they
music
go-
they play is the darkest, desolate,
They-
most desolate,
Bleak.
bleak,
Growling.
growling.
Yeah.
It's the heartbeat of the earth. All right, we are going to play a video right now of Inebriant and then bring Inebriant live into this studio, sitting right next to you and I, and talk about Witchouse because doom metal is awesome. We also like talking about other very dark styles of music. So it's all about Witchouse starting now, and we're going to show you this cool video from Inebriant and bring in the team. We need more videos shot in haunted houses.
Yeah.
Right, Tori?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like the crawling girl because that's exactly what I do at mine.
Do you
Yeah.
crawl
Yeah.
backwards like the crab?
Yeah, exactly. That.
Sorry.
And I chase people like that and scream.
Yeah. She's a haunted house worker. So
Yeah,
hey, we
and
say-
makeup artist.
And makeup artists, of course. We say welcome to IN3BRIANT and Citvdel Blvck. Thank you guys for being here, man. And
Welcome.
appreciate you driving into town. I know you had a gig last night, but staying around, for doing our show today. So
For sure.
Thanks for having us.
you and I have been talking for a while. You know that I play IN3BRIANT on Deep Ellum Radio.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I do. And I know we've been talking for a while to get you in here to the studio, and so
Yeah.
I'm glad it worked out. I'm really glad.
Yeah, I live about like 5 hours down south.
Oh,
Yeah.
So,
wow.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Glad you came.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, we appreciate it, man. All right. So when you perform, it's you on vocals, and you've got you're on the light box. Can I call it that?
He You explain what you do.
Okay.
Are you asking me or her?
Yeah.
I was asking her, but you go ahead, Citvdel.
Oh, I just I play for her sometimes.
Yeah.
She has
Yeah.
a main guy, but
Oh, okay. Okay.
I have my own stuff. But yeah.
Yeah.
What and all right. So tell me about the new album, the new release, and that song there. Is it out, or is this going to be part of the new album that's forthcoming?
So Cold World,
Yeah.
that's actually on the first album I shut.
Okay.
Yeah. That one was released 2018 December. Yeah.
All right. All right. Cool. And then which one is coming out next year?
I haven't even got a name for it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's like me. I
Yeah.
procrastinate till last minute.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
or
sure-
maybe I've got my years wrong. I saw 2019. It was I don't know. So,
Yeah, so I want to release it on Halloween, this Halloween, and so I pretty much like that's my set date, but I'm not even ready.
Yeah.
Like I procrastinate. Like,
Yeah,
do?
it's like SpongeBob. I'm not ready.
yeah,
Depressed
I'm never
SpongeBob.
ready.
Why do you procrastinate? What is it? Just a thing you do?
I'm just lazy.
I relate completely. Sometimes I feel like I work better when I do things last minute. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah,
When there's
Yeah.
pressure.
I never
Yeah.
have a plan. I never do. Like,
No, I don't either. I just like wing it.
yeah, that's
So-
exactly how I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is totally cool. All right. Look,
Yeah.
you're creating music. You are, give yourself a pat on the back. You are
Yeah.
getting things done. Okay. Getting things done.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
IN3BRIANT. Look what we got on the screen for you. It's you right there.
Oh,
That's
hey.
you. You're being interviewed right now.
Yeah. And also,
Hey.
no, your logo back there. Our
Oh
crazy.
wow! I didn't even notice that.
You just saw you were like, oh, it's me.
I want you to thank our engineer, Jason, over there.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jason.
Jason.
Yeah, he does all the
That's-
graphics, and he takes care of the board, and he handles all the audio and all the video and everything.
Sweet.
Very
Yes,
cool.
indeed. All right. So, when you're playing live, is it how intense is it, and how important is the fog machine that Andy is in charge of?
Love
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Gotta set the
Andy.
atmosphere.
Wow, sometimes like there's too much fog. Like people always tell me after the show, they're like, I couldn't even see you. There's so much fog, and I'm just like, that's okay.
That
It's
is
okay, it's the
okay.
point.
It's the music.
Yeah, but I like the fog because I can't see the crowd, so
Yeah.
then I'm
it
not
helps
nervous.
with anxiety.
Yeah, I have really bad anxiety. I like literally. This is probably TMI, but like, I get so nervous before shows that I literally like gag and like throw
Yeah.
up.
I always feel sick to my stomach
But,
each
like,
time
when-
before my haunt starts, and then it starts. I'm like, oh, I'm all right now.
Yeah, it's like after you vomit, you're just like, oh, that's me. I'm not nervous
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I think what we should do is is read any message that's in the vomit and see if it spells out anything.
I've made people vomit.
Right. It's I stop crying. Quit being a.
Well, you can say it on the
It
show.
says
yeah.
you did fine.
He's like, quit being a bitch.
You'll be okay.
Being a bitch. There are
Motivational
messages.
bitch.
I believe there are messages in vomit. I think there are.
Yeah.
It's sort of like reading someone's palm.
I don't like
Yeah.
when it's chunky though. I don't know.
First off, the messages are: we know where you just ate.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and we
You
know
how much
We
you had
know
to
how much
drink.
you-
Right. Yeah. You drank beer or you drank vodka,
we can tell.
Right.
or
Right.
tequila. We know.
I'm not a doctor. But I think I can tell a lot about you by your excretions.
Right?
You just
You
go
really
down
can.
deep, Ellen.
You really
and just see it
Starts
all.
going through it.
Yeah. It's like putting together a message.
So tell me more about the gig last night, and it was here in North Texas. So just you guys, or were there lots of artists playing, or?
It's just me and him. It was that house party.
It was-
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It was,
yeah.
So
it was
you-
my house.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
was
Oh,
cool.
I think you told me that that Citvdel lives in this area.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in Arlington. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Woo,
Nice.
woo.
Yes, sir.
Hey, well, while we're on that, we want to recommend Hangman's House of Horrors as your
yeah.
haunt of choice.
I've been there a few times. A lot, actually.
Oh, that's cool. I've probably seen you.
Maybe.
I was always the one crawling backwards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen you then.
Do
You
you make-
can't unsee that.
Do you make noises when you crawl back?
Yeah, I go like this.
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa.
I remember you.
I just scream disturbing stuff.
So that's cool. I'm glad you've been there. And you're right. You cannot unsee a
No, you
crab,
can't.
No.
human crab walk.
Everyone
Crab
calls me.
walk.
A lot of people call me a dog. They're like, "Is that a dog?" I'm like, does it look like?
Kills
what kind
the
of
whole
dog?
moment.
What kind of dog looks like this?
I'm
Hey,
trying
but
to scare you.
I do
Right.
want to say I was just at Dark Hour, and they were outstanding.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding.
They're great. I have a lot of friends there.
Yes, and then of course 2 weeks ago we had on the show Alex from
Reindeer
13th
Manor?
Street Morgue and Reindeer Manor.
Yeah.
And they're outstanding as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
So Citadel, we recommend all those.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, all
All
of
right.
them.
I'll look
Go
them
to
up.
all of them.
Great.
Sweet.
Make your
Yeah.
Halloween great.
I will.
Keep it spooky.
Yes.
For sure.
So I have this video by MXMS.
Okay. Yeah.
And,
we did a
it-
show together.
We know the
You did?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
actually.
Th-
I opened up for when Jake from Sidewalks and Skeletons, another Witchouse artist. Yeah. And yeah, I know her.
Do you mind if we play this?
Yeah.
for it.
Because I thought it was cool, and we're all Witch House lovers.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know this
Yeah.
this song just I just think it's so badass.
Sweet.
And,
yeah.
and then we
Definitely
can talk
play it.
about. So so we're gonna Jason, we're gonna bump that one up if you don't mind, and that is I think it's called Gravedigger,
Nice.
MXMS.
She's super sweet. Shout out.
Shout out.
Love you,
Shout
girl.
out.
We love you, girl.
Love you.
You are a gravedigger.
I think it's a good idea if you stay the fuck away from me. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. Six deep, fingerfish floating on the river. You're going on a devil dance to the Macarena. Black on my eyes and the cold as a cadaver. I'm a mortal motherfucker, can't see me in the mirror. Crown on my head and the thorns on my mind. Blade in the flesh and you're drinking my wine. I kiss you, disappear you and I keep it a secret. I know you wanna fuck me and you'll never forget it. I'm a grave digger. I'm sad. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I dig you up. Honk in the trunk, there's an Amber Alert. Pull behind the mausoleum in the back of the church. I'm a mortal motherfucker and I hang in a cave. I'm the glue you fucking over, etching your name in your days. Everybody wants pretty girls, they say. Nobody knows pretty girls make graves. Got you on a skewer so you crackle and pop. I'm not gonna stop till the box drops. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. Follow me into the fire. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger. I'm a grave digger.
All right, MXMS,
Wow.
Grave Digger,
Nice.
and
Great.
I like it a lot.
Just wow.
yes, right?
Big wowzers.
Big wow, she
I really
eats the
like
thing,
that.
and then she's got blood all over
Yeah.
herself, and it's like,
really
is
cool.
she? I don't know. I think she's
Yeah.
telling us that she was tempted by the apple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
That was a hot video.
It's a lot.
Wasn't
it's a lot,
it?
It's a
Yeah.
lot darker than the stuff I've heard from them. But
Do you guys have a
I
bucket?
like it a lot.
But we want to read your vomit. We do. So
You have to read it
I can
now.
run and get one. All right. So I heard you saying that they played one gig with you, and then their music turned dark. So maybe you were an influence.
Yeah, you were a
No. Their music's
positive
really,
influence.
it sounds a lot it's different. I like it. Yeah. I like it
They
better.
have other dark tracks.
Yeah.
But it's just kind
Oh,
of random. It's not consistently dark. all the
He
time.
does like all the keyboard, the piano, like all
That's
live.
cool.
Like he's amazing. He's an amazing
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very good. Now, what were you asking me a minute ago about the planet? I'm sorry, about
The planet?
Ghost Planet or Ghost?
Oh, Ghost Party.
Ghost
oh,
Party.
Yeah.
Ghost Party. Didn't you put something out saying Ghost Party is name of the next release?
So Ghost Party is the name of the track.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so that's kind of like we're supposed to be shooting a video
Okay.
like right now, but
Oh,
All right.
wow.
yeah.
Is Andy in charge
It's-
of that? Because
yes.
Andy, come on.
Yeah.
Come on up.
But I'm not gonna say I don't have time, but like I do have time. Obviously, like I don't work, so but it's just getting it done.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Like, yeah.
All right. Well, now's the time to do it. And, if you want a haunt to walk through, just talk to Hangman's Horror. House of
really
Horror.
do.
And come see me.
Yeah.
Be creepy and see all my friends be creepy.
That'd be cool.
All right. So I'm sorry, Jason, you might have popped this up, but I think we have a couple other of still images of Ghost Party and then you performing with Citvdel behind you. Yeah. there
Oh
we go.
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice. That was a good.
That was a
good
great
picture.
show.
Oh, that show was awesome.
It was pretty packed too,
Yeah.
from what I remember.
It was. I think they said there was like 300 people there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Or was it like 200?
I'm not sure what
Yeah.
the number was.
And I can tell that Citvdel buys his hat.
yeah.
Yeah.
He probably has no other hats. does he?
I actually do.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I was just looking at his hat rack.
Oh, okay.
Cat rat.
I have a lot
Who's
of
that
hats.
slut?
Hey, who's that?
What a fucking whore.
Wow, who is that? I don't know who this person
I
is.
love this artist. Tori, I want you to add
Hey,
inebriant
she
to
has
your
the same
playlist.
tattoo
Okay.
as me. Look at that.
What?
What are the ads?
Oh. That's,
Tell me about your
she's a
tattoo.
stalker.
My tattoo?
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's from lyrics from a song. It says "Live life hard,"
Nice.
and then "I shut." This is the name of my first album. So, yeah.
Cool.
Hey.
Yay.
So yeah, I do a show on Deep Ellum Radio called Beyond Punk, and
Okay.
I really favor Witchouse and like to put a lot of that in, but also with dark wave and synthwave and some 80s and stuff like that. So.
Yeah.
And a
All
lot of people
favorites.
don't like Witchouse.
Why?
I don't-
I like it.
When I tell people, they're like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a performer. Like, I make music." They're like, "Oh, cool. Like, what kind of music do you make?" And I'm like, "Witchouse."
You just mutter like you're just like
And they're like, "What? Witchouse? Like, so you like worship the devil?"
sometimes.
Do you not like
Funny.
God?
Only
we get that
sometimes.
too, right?
Only on
Tori?
Sundays.
Yeah.
No, I'm just like,
I can
Not
imagine.
all the time.
and then
but
they look at you like,
Yeah.
want you to zoom in on that face right there.
All right, hold on. We need a close up. Do it again.
They look at me like I got 3 heads. Like I'm not from Earth.
I wish I had 3 heads.
That would be like really
make your job
twisted.
easier.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I think you're right, though. This is an observation that I've seen as well over the last year. So many people don't know what it is, or are fearful, or think I don't know. I don't know what they think.
I was actually performing Ghost Party last night, and this guy was all about it. He was like right in my face, and he was like, "Yeah, yeah, fuck yeah."
I don't know what this
And
is,
then-
but I like it.
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden the
That's
drop
where-
comes, and I'm like, I start like screaming, like
Right.
And he
pigs with-
walked
and
away.
he was like,
He's like, bye.
he said,
He
"Screw."
disappeared
Goodbye,
from the
friends.
room.
I am gone.
He was gone.
So he expected after the drop some hip hop to come out of your voice.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Probably.
because Ghost Party is
It sounds like that in the beginning.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like dun 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 tss, dun,
Such a
dun,
good
dun,
song.
dun, tss. And then I'm rapping kind of in
Yeah.
it. So he was feeling it. He's like, yeah, fuck yeah.
And then you scared him.
I did.
Well, see, you have a half a fan now.
I like swung my hair like, and then I just started like headbanging, and he was like,
It's like, nope. Goodbye.
not today. No.
See, it's the best
Did he say-
elements. It's the best elements of extreme metal because you can headbang, and it's extremely atmospheric, and it's a subtle shout out to all the witches and brujas in America. So come on,
Know a lot of them myself.
yes, we do.
Yeah, for sure.
Like your next door neighbor was probably one.
Yeah.
So common now.
It
Yeah.
is.
The lady across the street that plays bridge and bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
For sure.
You talk about Witch House not being known. I think one of the reasons is because it's the only genre really that I've recognized that really has no rules. It doesn't fit into a
Yeah.
box, and so people can't tie it down. They can't figure
Yeah.
it out, and that's why it's been underground since its inception in like 2009, 10, something like that.
There's so much drama in the witch house.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Okay, I've kind of picked
you
up
gotta
on that
avoid
too
it.
because there's a witch
Yeah.
house like page and
Right.
and so what bands fighting or
Sorry,
what?
we're part of that page.
Like is that what you mean drama?
He actually ran witch house communion, right?
Yeah, a bigger Witch House page, and
I'm hearing moaning.
I'm
Yeah.
hearing you too.
Yeah,
What is
I
that?
just played that for you.
Hey, what are you watching over there?
No. That is the soundtrack that I created for the show, and there's
Oh,
just
okay.
occasional,
Okay.
Cool.
occasional
Alright.
surprises.
We were
So
just
we're good
making
then.
sure
I was 100%
you didn't
distracted.
tune into the wrong place.
Yeah, I mean, Citadel was.
Losing it over
What
there.
other studios you got?
Andy, what are you doing over there?
I get bored over here
Shame on
sometimes,
you,
okay?
Andy. Shame
I
on
get
you.
bored over here sometimes, okay?
Poor Jason, he has to sit by himself over there, man. He just,
Jason, what are you really doing with those monitors over there?
He's doing a lot.
Well, one of them is not Pornhub.
That's too funny.
Is it X Hamster?
I thought I was hearing things, but this is nice to know.
yeah, I mean, I
What
think
were we talking about?
We were talking about no
The
rules.
drama.
Yeah.
rules,
drama.
no
The
rules.
Yeah.
discourse.
Oh, and that you ran Witch House Communion,
Oh yeah,
but
there's
then
a page that grew
yeah.
pretty big, and I left Facebook because it's poison.
Then he put me in
It is
charge
poison.
of it.
No,
It
no,
is.
it's a toxic dump.
Yeah,
It is.
whoever invented the endless scrolling concept
Oh,
needs to
yeah.
die and burn in hell.
Yeah. I
In
mean,
the comment section.
Yeah, in the
I mean,
comment section.
think about how many relationships have been lost
Oh,
and
yeah.
how much sleep has been lost by, just constantly scrolling with your thumb.
I know.
I don't ever look at my feed, but when I do on Facebook, it sucks me in,
It does.
and I'm there for hours.
It purposely sucks you in, so you're just like,
Yeah, and I'm like, oh shit, the sun's out. Oh damn! Still scrolling, looking.
Right.
scrolling.
and then
that's
you
funny.
refresh, and there's more things to scroll
Right.
through.
Then you
So
lay on
is
your
there-
stomach with your feet all dangling back.
Is there still a Witch House Communion page? But
Right. Yeah.
There is.
someone else does it.
Yeah,
She
I
does.
do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't ever get on it. But
You don't want to
It's
see all
there.
the discourse.
I mean, if somebody has something negative to say, I'll just I'll block them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
We don't.
We don't do that.
We don't need.
With the
I don't.
bigger pages, the ones that are bigger than that, you can't control it. I mean,
Yeah.
and those admin are not active, so it's just
Yeah.
like a free for all.
Bunch of purists and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that
Yeah, that
Don't
try
have-
to define it, even if it's supposed to be undefinable.
Yes, exactly.
I think it's really
Really-
crappy
Thank you.
because like
Misses the point.
Exactly.
yeah, Witch House is like it's small. It's a
Yeah.
small community, and I feel like we should all get along
Yeah.
and not
You would
degrade
think.
on anybody's music.
You
Like
would think.
like I had one guy on Facebook. Me and my friend did a track, and it was featuring my name, right? Not inebriant, right? Me, J Mars is another artist, right?
Yeah.
And some guy felt he needed to like just diss our video, and like and then he's like, oh, this looks like you made it in your grandma's basement, and I'm like,
That's an insult?
I didn't know you
Some
had
of
to
the best
be
music comes from my grandma's basement.
right. Like I didn't know
point.
you had to be a millionaire to make a music video.
Right.
Like I don't know.
My grandma is amazing.
And then
Yes. And she has a great basement.
How
It's
dare
so
you not be
moody.
mass produced?
Yeah, how dare you? Exactly.
yeah,
You're
I
not
don't
commercial
like
enough.
that. I don't
Yeah.
like when
I don't
people
either.
degrade on. If you don't like it, get out. Why are you like?
I always
Why
refer.
are you even in the... Yeah.
What
Oh.
exactly?
I know.
Why are you
Why
even
are you
here?
commenting? Doesn't
I
have
always
anything
refer to
say.
Witch House. It's really the punk rock of electronic music.
Yes.
Yeah, it
well
is.
said. Right. It's kind of like fuck you to the industry, and we're going to
Right.
make our own sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. And it probably, I don't know if it will ever go mainstream because it's been around already a long time.
But can we say let's hope not?
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I always say.
because
It doesn't
when it gets
help that-
commercialized, it becomes
Yeah, it becomes
not.
yeah.
It doesn't
that
help
great.
that everybody's like
box.
Witch House is dead.
Yeah, everybody says
Like,
that. That's like
every-
a saying.
God.
Witch House
Why
is
is it-
dead.
So sick of it.
Okay. Why is it dead?
It was never alive.
yeah, right?
It was never alive.
I seen a post and it made
was-
me laugh. It was like, if you have more than 5 likes, you're not Witch House.
You're a poser. People like this
Now
music
see,
and listen
I
to
mean,
it.
The essence of underground. That's what the Corpsepaint show brings you, and that's what we're about. And that's why I'm proud to have you sitting at my left side. Inebriant, finally in the studio.
finally, it's been 2 years.
Yes. Been 2 years. And you know
been
what?
so
God,
long.
we're fiercely underground here and independent. And that's why, man, I appreciate, just letting us talk a little.
For sure, for sure. I'm glad y'all could have us here.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
We
Definitely.
appreciate you.
We have a cool sponsor. It's Liquid Death.
I
This
see
one
that.
is empty.
I kind of want.
I wanted some.
What
I
color
want
is
some
it?
too.
I feel like it should be like
I
black.
know, like
that'd
Citvdel
be
Citvdel
cool.
is mad at me because I didn't have any. I don't have any. man.
Disappointed.
They're
I'm
all-
not mad. I'm disappointed.
All right. Okay.
He's all, but do you have any?
Hey, did Tori tell you about her doll sculpture?
No, she did not.
Yeah. All right. Show them that one. That one is
It's a centipede
Oh.
baby. I put a party hat on.
That is
human
pretty
centipede.
Likes to party.
Wow.
That's human centipede, baby.
If I brought that home, my mom would be like
Yeah,
worried about me even
It's
more.
art.
I think I'd scare my son if I did. In my house.
But
I'm
then,
scared. What are you talking about? I'm having nightmares tonight. because
I
of
know. Poor Jason
It's
has to be
modern
here
art.
with us. But what? Where's the okay?
Pin it, baby.
Yeah, the one. Yeah. There we go. I like that one.
Pin it, baby. He's got a caught.
Oh, that one's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This is one of my favorites.
That reminds me of Hellraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a Hellraiser baby.
Cenobite
Wow.
baby.
Cenobite babies.
Yes. I love it. So that one I would
Everyone see
take
the
home.
Cenobite baby that's blind.
That's cool.
He's fetish. He's a fetish doll.
A fetish baby. No.
So, we were in Deep Ellum last night, and because I hosted Deadly Sins Burlesque show, it was a really good show last night. Yeah, and
Cool.
So I dress up as Satan and have
Nice.
dead baby that I carry, and
Yeah.
sometimes it freaks people out.
Yeah.
In
You
fact,
should carry one of these babies.
Yeah.
Change it up some. The centipede baby. Like, hold my centipede baby.
Will you hold this half?
Yeah, it's a team effort.
This is one long baby.
Yeah.
Human centipede. It's human centipede, baby.
Ass to mouth.
How many times have you watched that movie? Be honest now.
I don't even think I've ever watched that.
I've seen it once.
I think
watch
I've seen
once.
clips. I've seen clips. Like, not the whole. Maybe I have. I don't know. I have such a bad memory.
Me too.
All right, so let's review. You procrastinate.
Right.
You have a bad memory. And
Lazy.
You make lazy. Mm-hmm. But you make fucking great music. No, I mean that.
That's what counts.
I mean
you.
that.
Thank you.
Okay, so I mean, who cares about those other things? We all have parts of us that we're working on. The point is, you're creative, and
Thank
you go out
you.
there.
You make it
and
work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Some people work better when they procrastinate. Actually,
Yeah.
it's weird. Like some people work better without a plan.
Yeah,
Like I think I
Never
do
no
a
plan.
lot.
I know Andy keeps asking me, so what's the plan tonight? And I'm like, let's just go with it.
Yeah, right.
So that word plan just doesn't really stick in your brain. It's not
When
a
I
word
hear
that
the
you,
word plan, it's like ADHD.
Yeah,
Zoned into La La Land.
right. It's like what is a
And
plan?
then it's like, hello.
The point is, we live life and we try and have fun every
live
day
in the
and
present.
listen to great music and live in the present.
True.
Don't
True.
don't rehash the past and don't worry about the future. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
That's how I do.
See all the things you learn on our show. That's why we're here, just to uplift people. We want to uplift those people who are in dark places, and we're going to uplift you by bringing you dark music. It might be Doom from Consecration, or it might be Witchhouse from
Yeah.
Citvdel Blvck and IN3BRIANT.
Absolutely.
Spooky
I feel
tunes
like,
for spooky folks.
I get so like teary like when I hear but people say like, oh, your music like it's got me through so much and
Yeah.
like
That's
even
so
though it's
nice.
dark but like people can
Yeah.
relate to it and
Oh
people
yeah,
are in that.
I know I can.
Yeah.
Never get used to that.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah,
get
I
used
just
to
had, I
hearing
had one guy tell me that the other day on Instagram, and then he made like a video for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
I was like, oh,
That's so sweet.
and then I posted it on Facebook.
See, sometimes when you listen to an artist and you're hearing kind of a personal story, it's therapeutic in a way. If you yourself are in a dark spot, in other words, you're relating to someone else, kind of the essence of group therapy, even though it's not group therapy.
Yeah,
And you might not want to help yourself, but you feel for someone else.
Empathy.
Yes.
my mom always tells me, "Oh, why are your lyrics so dark? Eyes bleeding,
Yes.
My daughter.
dark figures."
And
I'm
dead
like,
babies.
And she's like, depression. And I was like, you're
reality.
sad.
That's reality.
Like, are you
Lonely.
sad? Are you sad?
And I'm like,
No.
because that's just me, Mom.
Yeah, I like singing about sad.
I'm so sorry. Like, we've been
just
doing
me,
that.
Mom.
When did we start that? Last night?
Yesterday.
Oh my God.
Now let's
We
all
just-
do it together. What do we do?
Okay, you gotta do this and then.
Yes. Can we do one more? This is the other one we do on the show. It's the black metal pose. It's like this. You're holding a
Like a
grapefruit.
bear claw.
Yeah, bear claw, and we
wait.
want an evil face.
Wait.
Tori, get evil.
I gotta do her. We gotta have to do your. How do you do it? Yeah. Like that.
That noise you heard was actually from a human being.
And now
It
I
wasn't a
guess.
dying parrot.
Right.
I don't know if I'm a human being, so we'll have to.
Apparently, she's a dog.
Yeah,
It might be a dog.
Dog
but
or a
you
doll
can
or a
hire
monster.
this animal/person for makeup work. Just reach out to Tori Yeager on her Facebook page.
Awesome.
What else do we need to tell Witch House fans or non-Witch House fans about either?
Witch House is not dead.
Not
Quit
dead.
saying it. It's growing constant. Dude, seriously.
is.
When I started in 2011, posted my first track on SoundCloud 2012, and there was only like this many artists.
Yeah.
Like a handful, right? Now there's like in the Witch House artists just on Facebook group, there's over 250.
Yeah.
So obviously it's not dead, guys.
It's not dead, but we
It's
love
not
it when
dead.
it's underground.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
we
it
want to
ain't
keep
dead.
it that way. but-
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that
knows?
do. They don't want to do shows. They want to completely stay underground. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
But I love performing for people.
Yeah, you
Like,
should be
I'm-
able to perform and be underground still.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
For
And
sure.
and is there anywhere you want to direct fans to find you or your music or did you say SoundCloud or do you prefer them go to Bandcamp or
Pretty much all you do is just type in IN3BRIANT
with a 3?
with the 3. Where's that?
Note the spelling.
That one.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
IN3BRIANT with a 3. Everything like it's Facebook/IN3BRIANT, Bandcamp/IN3BRIANT, SoundCloud/IN3BRIANT, Instagram/IN3BRIANT. Like everything's IN3BRIANT. It's real easy to find me.
All right, and they can download songs there.
Right. So Bandcamp, you can purchase the album, and I think P.S. I'm Dead, which is also going to be on the new album. That track's on there, and SoundCloud is pretty much where I just post other stuff too. So, yeah. I think there's like 30 songs on SoundCloud. You have options.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of
very
options
good.
to choose.
Yeah. You want to feel
Sampler.
depressed? Listen to this track. If you want to feel depressed, listen to this one.
It's a depression sampler.
If you want to feel, if you're feeling sad as fuck, listen to this one.
All right. See, I don't necessarily agree with that, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because man, I can be in a great mood and listen to your music, and it carries me through the day.
Yeah. Well, you'll also find that different artists are different. Some of them are, everything they put out is just down.
Yeah.
And you
Sure.
will feel
Yeah.
it. Because a lot of these artists that are witch house artists are from countries that are actually not doing well.
Oppressive.
Parts of Russia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
one of those areas and stuff. And it really comes out in this music, and you can feel what they're feeling, and it's not good. But then there's other stuff like her stuff, tends to go back and forth.
It's
Yeah.
like if you really think about it, because I write music like how my life is, right? So half of the time I'm down, but then I always bring myself up. So that's
Right.
why you always hear like inebriant. There's always a dancey part, because I feel like this is me and this is also me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
put it together, make a track.
Yeah.
Right.
Sad, and then I'm up.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
Good.
I'm a happy sad.
Look, I just want to say thank you for creating good art.
Thank you.
I
Yeah, you're welcome.
appreciate it, and you're welcome here anytime.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you want to
For
stop
sure.
in. And
Awesome.
and
Thank
talk
you.
about music, talk about gigs, talk about new releases, or maybe you discover another Witch House artist you want to share. Like we had.
There's actually one that lives in Dallas.
Really?
Cat.
Yeah,
Cat lives in
Cat
Dallas?
Slash, and then there's also Death Hex. This guy right here.
Sure.
yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, Eric from Death Hex.
Look him
Hey,
up.
Eric. Yeah, if you're listening, watching, we are going to reach out to you.
Yes.
Yeah, he's great live too.
Yeah.
He does
He-
the live instruments and everything. I mean, you see him
Drum
up there,
pad.
yeah, drum pads, rocking on the guitar.
Sweating his ass off.
I mean, he works hard, but he gets the job done, and he definitely pleases
yeah.
the crowd. So
He's also
nice.
in a metal band too.
Yeah, he's
A death metal band.
Do
Yeah.
you know which one?
I don't
Not
know the
sure.
name.
I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you. Very cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you.
See all we learn when we have inebriant in the studio.
We learned lots.
Yes. And also we learn Andy does smoke machine.
Yeah.
You do the fog.
he was
Fog machine.
he was
Fog machine.
He's a foggist. He's a
he was
foggist.
recording and the button was on the
Fog you, Andy.
over there on me, and he's all the
Like the movie.
yeah.
Talking about the movie.
He's all press the fog.
Press the fog.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, don't oppress the frog.
Don't oppress the fog.
You gotta press the fog.
Depress the
That's what he was
fog.
telling you.
Yeah.
And remember, if it's a little bit heavy, that's okay because you have social anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Heavy social anxiety.
Look, we appreciate you guys being honest and raw, down to earth,
yeah.
and just freely talking to us. We really do.
Definitely.
For sure.
Anytime.
I'm sorry we got to say adios now. We are going to take you out with this cool video from, I think it's yours, Citadel.
It's mine, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
okay.
much of a video, but it is my
Hey.
creation.
Your
Okay.
art.
As long as it has music.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah. Totally cool. And what's the name of this one?
I'm not sure which one you got
It says
there.
the Great
The Great Black Wave Escape. Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
That's
got
one
the,
of my newer ones.
It's got the
Okay.
waves.
You know what? There's nothing more scary than a raging ocean, and that's
Yeah.
what
Oh, yeah.
when I was watching this and listening to it. This is what
Biggest fear.
That was a big fear. It is a big fear of mine, and even movies that have ocean scenes and waves they scare me.
It's ocean is vast.
My
and scary.
two uncles
deep.
died in a boat accident. So
Oh.
after that,
Oh.
I think I was
Yeah.
like 10, and then after that, I've never been in water since.
I can see
Terrified.
why.
Yeah, traumatized.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so we say thanks to you guys for being here and coming into our studio, our humble studio, Dallas, Texas. We appreciate you. And we're going to take it out with the Cold Dark Wave. The Cold Dark Wave.
Mom, hi, Dad.
Mom,
I'm
are you
on
proud?
TV.
Sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Citvdel Blvck, who was just here in the studio. Wasn't that a great, cool tune?
It was.
Yeah.
I really liked it.
And that's what Witch House is about. And like they said, it's just kind of no rules and atmosphere and creativity and darkness.
Yeah.
So let's review, Tori. We have had Consecration on the show, some great doom metal.
Yeah.
They said they're all about atmosphere and feeling.
Yeah.
Right? And then we have Witch House. What a great segue. Another genre that is all about feeling and darkness and
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. So that's what we're about, is bringing darkness to you.
You.
Now-
And you. And you. And you.
Yes, and all those babies.
Yes.
Tori, is that you in this photo behind? Because you're climbing out of what appears to be a coffin.
No, that
I'm
is
just
not
kidding.
me.
I'm just joking. But that is probably something you would see at Hangman's House.
Yeah, we've had photos like that. Yeah.
What is the actual title of the place? Hangman's
House of Horrors.
of Horrors. Okay.
Yeah. It's on.
And when does the season open?
It opens next weekend, Friday.
So the
And Saturday.
27th of September, and then
Yes.
obviously you go through all of October.
And through the last week of October, we open every day. That's why it's called Hell Week. And we all do something a little different, acting-wise.
Halloween week.
Yeah.
Hell week. So tell me more about the acting you do. Obviously, you're walking like a crab,
Yeah.
upside down on your hands
sure-
and
I've
feet.
done that since I was 16 years old.
All right, okay. So you've been doing that a while, and is this something that you see yourself continuing to do?
Yeah, I think I'll do a lot of it this year. I do a lot of other things. I climb gates and I chase people around in festival area. That's where you chase people around while they're in line to go into the haunted house. And I also have a baseball bat sometimes, so there's that.
And you whack people, or?
No, I just whack like metal things around me.
All right, gotcha. So you're trying to scare these people, entertain these people in line, because sometimes a long line will form.
Yeah, exactly. And
So-
it's me and a few others that entertain and interact with the crowd, and they get pictures and stuff.
Now, the other people who are entertaining the crowd in the festival area with you, what characters are those?
There's Hellbilly. I forgot his name. I forgot his character name. But there's
Hellbilly,
also
okay.
there's a disorientation guy. He's like black and white. He goes into with this disorientation room where he blends right into the walls.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like slanted where you go through it, so you're like constantly falling down. And this guy is chasing after you. That blends into the wall, and you don't even think he's there until he moves.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, that's a person. That's not
Right.
the wall.
Right. And so in a lot of the rooms, it's the lighting that messes with the
Yeah.
customer, because it confuses you, right? Or gets you disoriented.
Yes,
Or
and fog. And yes, we have a few UV light rooms too, which makes it really cool because you can do UV makeup in there and really pop out.
where is Hangman's? It's in Fort Worth?
It's Blue Mountain Road. Yeah.
In Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know that we had that graphic earlier, and it had the address on there and all that. But you're saying the season opens on Friday, which is the 27th.
Yes, we do.
And yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, that was from a volunteer orientation a few years ago.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. That's
We actually had a volunteer orientation today.
Now let's talk about that. Were you at it?
Yes, I
All
was
right.
at it today.
So when you say volunteer, are the volunteers the actors or the security or the?
Anyone we need. Makeup, acting, security. Yeah.
All right, look at your image right there. There seems to be a lot of heads around you.
Yes.
And you're the
lots
one
of
in the
babies.
middle.
Yes, this is my club.
Okay. So-
Club of Misfits.
all right, but that baby doll with the black tape on his eyes. Yeah, we
Yes.
want to see his face.
Okay.
His or her.
Doesn't matter.
Now, if someone wants to reach out to you for, let's say they have a special event, and they want makeup
Yeah.
for people,
Yeah.
they just reach out to you on Facebook.
Yeah, exactly. I'm Tori Yeager on Facebook.
Yeah, good. Very cool. Hello.
Hello.
That's our overhead cam.
Overhead.
Yeah, it's actually a drone, but it just stays stationary.
I see. That's cool.
Hey, we have some announcements and some other photos. Ghost Babes.
Oh, yeah. That's
And
my friend.
yes,
Yay.
absolutely. Ghost Babes are rolling out their new series. And so we got two things. A little teaser video. That is the announcement. And some other graphics and stuff like that. So if Jason is ready, I'm ready. to roll this right now, so you get a little taste, like we said before.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
This is our whet your appetite on Ghost Babes for Ghost Babes. So yeah, and then it comes into focus this this little spider.
It looked dead.
September 25th on YouTube is Ghost Babe. So that is their new channel, their new episode, their kind of kickoff to. They've been doing a lot of investigations.
Yeah, and they ghost hunt. That's really cool.
They ghost hunt. They are paranormal investigators,
Nice.
and rolling it out this week on the 25th. Now, Janie Slash, herself a Ghost Babe and former co-host on this show,
Nice.
was recently in Burbank, California. She participated in a horror convention and did a crazy routine.
Oh, that's cool.
And we're going to see it right now.
Yay!
There we are. So this is a video of our former co-host, Janie, performing in California. So, okay, what was the movie where the monster, was
Was
under
that
the...
Creep Show?
Yeah, Creep Show.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Very good.
Was that Arizona or was that California?
Well, that one was in California,
Yeah, they
but
had the Arizona one.
we go to that all the time. Yeah, the one in Arizona.
Nice.
Yeah, it's called Man Monster. The one in California, also a Man Monster offshoot. Yes, same group of people.
Yeah.
Totally cool.
I
Hey,
have a friend up in Arizona, and I tell her to go to Mad Monster. And
it's in Phoenix.
yeah, it's like, gotta go see my friends, Amberly. Hi, Amberly, you're watching, and probably you will eventually.
Hey, now that video was shot by our friend Mitch. He is with Gore Noir magazine, and actually, Jason, I sent you a link. It was a link for a fundraiser for Gore Noir magazine. That we just want to give a shout out to Mitch. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So you can actually make donation to Gore Noir. It's independent bloody horror culture in print magazine. Mitch was a former guest on this show.
He's great.
Yes, and so yeah, shout out to Mitch and Gore Noir. Check that out on Kickstarter for Gore Noir magazine. Made right here in Texas, and it's all about horror. It's all about horror.
They're great. I got a necklace from them. They're awesome.
Totally cool. Hey, so what is it like the week before opening at a haunt? Right now, are you like super busy? Is everyone ready? Or
We kind of procrastinate last minute sometimes, but like we didn't really have to do much at the haunt this year. Like we just fix some things here and there. Like we get ready weeks in advance, so we don't have to like take it on everything at last minute.
the whole haunt is indoors,
Yes.
Okay.
But wait, it's
except for the festival.
yeah.
area.
There's a festival area where there's probably like 2, 3, 1 person roaming around as a character, and then there's zombies, which is half outside as a maze and inside a trailer. So we have that and the indoor house.
All right, and so when people come there, can they spend the whole evening? Like, is there food?
Oh yeah, we have trucks. We have food trucks.
Nice.
And stuff. Yeah.
All right, good.
Like tacos and this night fried Oreos.
If you have tacos and it's a Texas night, what else do you need? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And fried food.
And
Yeah,
fried food.
Obviously.
All right, now I do want to bring you up to date on a cool movie coming out. Miss Tori Yeager. Tori Yeager on Facebook. Find her if you need makeup.
If
right?
I need makeup, I need jobs.
Yeah,
You
well,
need makeup.
You need makeup, and Tori needs jobs. So heck yeah, find her on Facebook and
yeah.
message her and say I saw you on the Corpsepaint show.
And you can see what the work I've done on my future photos and everything. So I do more than just this, obviously.
Hey, I do want to mention this week, actually Tuesday, or no, in 2 days. I guess it's is it when Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday is a great show at Gas Monkey Live, or at Gas Monkey Bar and Grill, one of those two. And it's this one is Corpsepaint and the other band that I just call them Elevator, Elevate. It's kind of some pagan, some dark pagan metal. That one is coming up. Gas Monkey always has great shows and great events.
They do.
And I got a poster for you to hold up. The 1349 one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here are 2 more coming up. 1349, extreme black metal from Norway, and High on Fire with Integrity, and a whole bunch of other bands, including Devilmaster. This one is on Friday, November 8th. What is the date on that one? November 14th?
14.
Man, we love Gas Monkey Live and Gas Monkey Bar and Grill. Always great shows. Go to their website and find what's happening this week. There's awesome metal shows, doom and death and black, and hopefully in the future some Witchouse, right?
Yeah, exactly. I love it now.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I
what.
don't really listen to it, but it's like it's really nice. It's
Yes, it
creative.
is. Yes, it is. Yep.
It's like different.
You got to be closer to the mic.
I'm closer now.
Yeah, way close.
Way close.
Tori, you want to watch this cool trailer for a movie called Villains? Have you heard of it?
Probably vaguely.
All right,
It rings something.
All right, no, that's okay. So Villains is a cool ass horror movie that you've got to know about.
Okay.
That's why our show is here. We bring you the news.
Yeah, the spooky news.
That's right. Spooky news. That's what we
Yeah.
should call it.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's some spooky news. It's Villains, the trailer for. Check this out, Tori.
Okay.
This is a hell of a predicament we found ourselves in. I used to be a salesman. I could read people. Now, I'd like to take a stab at selling you. Judging by the broke-down car and the sorry state of my front door, I'd say both of you are on the lam.
Everybody get down!
How'd I do?
That was amazing. I feel like I might be able to read people just like that. I'm gonna try right now. Your clothes look expensive, and this is a pretty house. But you know what I think the most telling thing about you is?
Come on, baby, there's nothing down here.
It's the little girl you got chained up in the basement.
We're taking her with us. All right, you're free. Come with us.
Sooner or later, someone's gonna come looking for you, too.
But there's still time.
You're a bad
Oh, baby. Oh, I thought I lost you.
Don't sit here and tell me you don't wish you never went down those stairs.
So are you guys gonna kill us, or,
All right.
That was
All right.
cool. I
Right.
wanna
Okay.
see it.
So, Tori, can we agree that one of the biggest actors of 2019 is Bill Skarsgård?
Oh, yeah.
And we're not talking about It Chapter 2. We're talking about Villains.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what it is a home invasion gone wrong.
Yeah.
And then the guys who are doing the home invasion get turned on, and they end up being the victims.
It reminds
So-
me of another movie that came out like a while ago that was like that home invasion gone wrong with a blind guy. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, yeah. Was it Don't Say a Word or... that one?
Don't Breathe. It was Don't Breathe.
Yeah, Don't Breathe.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And it reminded me of Little People Under the Stairs. That movie.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
very
the
good.
couple did. It really did.
Villains.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Right here.
Corpse
right
Paint
now.
Show. Yeah,
Right here.
we'll keep you up to date on everything going on. All right, Tori. So, what else is new in your life? You've got the haunt's coming up, and you said you guys do prep and you're pretty much ready. But on the first night, and for Hangman's House of Horror, it's Friday the 27th. On the first night, are there always like, I don't know, little things that need tweaking? Or
Oh yeah, obviously, all
really?
the time.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
down to the minute we open.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you have actors like? Do you get to choose the room you work
Yeah,
in? or-
everyone does. Everyone gets to have a
Yeah.
permanent room they want to be in, or
Okay.
if they say they can't be in this certain room, then
Real
another
close.
person.
Are you real close?
I'm real close.
All right, good, good.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to move this a little bit. Okay. And what room is that? That you're in?
I'm not sure yet. I'm still deciding because orientation was just today. So,
Gotcha.
and they were like, casting everyone, which always goes wrong last minute because people are like, I can't make it. I don't know what permanent was. So it's like,
Is it the actors who like commit to something, but
Yeah,
then their
commit to a
schedule
room.
changes and they can't? And then
which is usually not a problem because we could just put someone in that room. But you have to know ahead of time and to say you're going to be there, or else we're going to give away.
Are you a good floater? Like if a room, any room needs someone?
Oh
you
yeah,
could, you could probably cover.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they always go to me first. Like, hey, we probably need you in this room. And I'm like, all right, I'll go.
And so when you're walking around as a crab, is that the word I should use? I don't know.
Yeah.
Upside down on your hands.
Upside down,
Okay.
go
So
around.
people freak out.
Yes.
They don't try and like, I don't know, kick you away or anything, do they?
They've threatened. They threatened to kick my head. They don't do it though.
Yeah.
Because they know they'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the first rules: don't touch the actors.
And do you freak out when like people bring small kids?
One time, a little girl slapped me in the face, and it was the most adorable thing ever. She was just little, and she was just like, because I got up really close to her, and she's like, ah! I was like, that was so cute.
Well,
I'm not even mad at you.
People's reaction to sudden fear varies.
It varies,
and
yeah.
we really
I've
don't know. We don't know what our
I've
reaction
had
to sudden fear.
Yeah, I've been lucky not to get punched or kind of ducking or avoid getting punched or kicked or whatever, because I guess I run out of the way. But my friends haven't been so lucky. They've gotten
Occasionally
punched, kicked.
Well, it was like that story Alex told us last week about the guy who threw his girlfriend at him
That's the thing, too.
and then ran away.
That was at
Yeah.
Reindeer Manor, he said, yeah.
Yeah, that's happened. That's happened.
The dude,
I've scared
who's
grown giant
Picked
men.
up the girlfriend and threw her.
So
one of our actors got through out of a window once last year. Wow. Yeah. He's okay though. He still acts.
Oh, good.
He's back next year. This year.
all right.
He came back the next day.
the most scaredy cat people are the grown men, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah, in like groups of teenage girls.
Oh, okay. But they're fun because they scream a lot,
Yes.
and that way you know they're coming.
Yeah, exactly. You hear
yeah.
them from rooms down, like, it's like, okay, this is gonna be a good group. Yeah, this is gonna be an easy group.
So
Fun
Tori,
group.
all right. So this question is off color, but if someone pees in their pants, do you get a bonus?
Nah.
No paycheck bump on for that?
We get probably a best character of the night because we do our awards every night of best character or best team.
Yeah.
I made one person vomit once.
Did you read the vomit and see if there's any message?
It was like it's watery vodka vomit. It wasn't chunky at all. You can't read shit.
Okay. It was just like liquid.
Yeah, it was just liquid death.
No, liquid death is good to drink. I handed this to a metal artist once, and he said, "Liquid death. If I drink, I will die." I said, "No, it's just the name. It's liquid death. You won't die. It's good water.
Yes.
And good for you."
Mm-hmm.
From Austria. Death to plastic.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
And drink healthy. You got to stay hydrated.
But yeah, stay hydrated. Like in the haunt, we had to stay hydrated.
You
Because
gotta-
your
you-
voice goes out.
You
especially
use your
on
voice
Saturdays.
all night long, and then you got to be back the next day.
Yes.
And so you need to take care of your voice, stay hydrated,
And then the
take
next
care-
few weeks, it's going to be a 3-day weekends. And then the last week of October is Hell Week, which is those entire 7 days leading to Halloween.
And you'll be working there every day that week.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
All right. So again, can we just say if someone wants to see you at the haunt, they just show up at Hangman's. You're there probably every night.
Yeah.
Hangman's House of Horror in Fort Worth, Texas, and look for Tori. You don't
I'll
know what.
probably be on on the ground or with a baseball bat or something. I don't know. I'll be really done up. You'll see when I see a tiny blonde, crazy screaming girl.
And that's you.
Yeah, it's me.
All right, gotcha. So don't make Tori mad. She might have a baseball bat with her, and we're not talking about
or
the
a
fake
giant
kind.
centipede or something.
Oh, you're not stealing that baby.
Hmm?
The centipede baby.
No, I mean I have actual centipede, like plastic.
Okay.
Black centipede. Yeah.
All right, hey.
Sometimes like throwing people's faces, like.
Tori, now look. At the 1st of September, I start really getting into the Halloween season.
Yeah, me too.
But tomorrow is officially the first day of autumn equinox. So really, you have no excuse now. It's on.
Yes.
Right? It's on.
Everyone,
When we're officially
get your
in
spooky
fall, don't wait any longer.
Yes.
Enjoy every single
Decorate.
moment.
Get your
Decorate now.
pumpkins.
Get your purple lights on and
Yeah.
on your bushes out in front of
Get
your
your
house.
black lights out.
We have to say adios. Thank you to Consecration for being on our show. Appreciate those guys, Shane and George, very much. Their new album, yes, it's called Fragilium on Solitude Productions, Consecration. Thank you to Tori Yeager. She is available for makeup work, and she is working at Hangman's Haunt this season. Hangman's House of
You will
Horrors.
find me there. You will find me on Facebook and stuff and Instagram.
And yes, thank you, Tori. And of course, to Citvdel Blvck and IN3BRIANT bringing us an education on Witchouse. And wasn't it great seeing their videos?
Oh, yeah.
And
that's cool.
MXMS, Gravedigger.
Yeah.
Everything dark in Witchouse, and that's why I like it.
I'm interested what haunted house that was.
Yeah,
characters
I
they
think it was one. Yeah, down near Houston or something like that. There's a lot of good haunts in Texas. Take some time this week to find out a close one near you and go check it out. Tori, thanks again. Jason is on our board. Appreciate you always, man.
Love you, Jason.
We love you, man. Appreciate it. And guess what? Next week, Tori Yeager will be back.
Yay!
Looking completely different. And we're going to be interviewing a black metal band.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because we get more intense as the weeks progress.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, black metal coming next week. Jason, thanks. And, man, a big shout out to IN3BRIANT and Citvdel Blvck for being here. All right, guys, have a great week. Autumn begins officially tomorrow. We want you to elevate your life by going underground. By that we mean supporting independent art, independent music, independent print, independent movies.